Paulino Brenner, welcome back to the show. It's good to have you back on the show, Paulino. Appreciate all of your time and energy you put into last week's episode of kind of breaking things up and helping people get the appropriate links that they want. He says, my mom doesn't have a computer nor internet at her house. Yet, she has a digital camera, but nowhere to watch those digital photos but the camera itself. Can you think of a super simple device that I can get her so that she can watch her pictures? Excellent question. What I actually recommend you looking into is consider looking into, what is it called? Just how about a digital picture frame? Does she want to watch the pictures on her TV, or does she want to watch the pictures on her anything? But digital picture frame is going to be your best bet. You can get a digital picture frame from like your local Target/Target, your local Walmart, your local Best Buy, or Amazon, and they're really nice. I have a digital picture frame on my office wall, and I use a little SD card that I dump all the photos on, slide the SD card in the slot, and I'm rolling. My father-in-law actually has a digital picture frame. He doesn't like computers, doesn't really work with them regularly, except for maybe Bejeweled, right? So what we do for him, or what his wife does for him, is when he needs new pictures added, he drops all the pictures onto the SD card, and she drops them on the SD card for him, and he can bring it to work, slide it in there, and see all of the pictures. That would be my best recommendation, because people who have never worked with technology and they're intimidated by technology, they're comfortable with a picture frame, right? Picture frames are picture frames. So it's one of those things where they've gotten simple enough to use. They actually look decent now. They don't have that big, not all of them have that big bulky back end to them like they did before. They were like 15 feet deep. You know, they stuck out of your wall like 15 feet, and you had a power cable like the size of your face dangling down from it. They're not like that anymore, and they've gotten actually really cost-effective. But that would be my number one recommendation for that. No internet does limit her, because I know there's a number of devices she could get, like the Roku box or the Apple TV, which will let her. It'll actually convert all of your photos. It's one of my favorite features of the Apple TV, which, by the way, the Apple TV is the most underrated Apple product out there right now. It's so cheap, $100, and it's so powerful, but it's got that tied into iTunes, where if you drop all your photos on iPhoto, it'll actually show the pictures right on your television as a screensaver when you're not using your Apple TV. But that's probably way more advanced than she would be interested in it. But I would recommend the actual picture frame, because I think that's probably the best bet for somebody who may be intimidated by it. And it looks like J. Ray agreed. He goes, maybe a digital picture frame. You could even email some of yours, and it would show up on the frame.